Hello YouTube, and today I thought we could go on an overview of Ghidra, the open source reverse engineering tool developed by the National Security Agency, or the NSA. Ghidra helps analyze malicious code and malware like viruses and gives cybersecurity professionals a better understanding of potential vulnerabilities in their networks and systems. If you're wondering what reverse engineering is, it's basically the opposite of engineering. Engineering is the process of coming up with ideas and then building them, and reverse engineering is taking apart something to find out how it was built. Now, I don't know much about assembly or C, but I do know that this is a useful tool for the field of cybersecurity, and I thought I could give a brief overview for those of you who are security enthusiasts, are in this field, or just simply interested in the program. So today I'm going to try to use this program right here, Wireshark, the packet monitor, and we're just going to try to decompile it and break it down and see the code behind it. So I already have a project open right here, but if you want to open up a new project, all you have to do is go to File, New Project. And then after that, you have a choice of a shared project and a non-shared project. If you're working on this by yourself, just choose non-shared project. You can then choose the project directory. I already have the directory right here. I'll just name this Wireshark 2. And you just hit finish, and there's the project right there. After that, we can import files into Ghidra. So Ghidra actually populates file format in microprocessor language so it can be auto-detected. So there's a couple ways of doing this. You can actually just drag the file in and then select a language. I'm just going to choose the first one right up here, the default one. And then after that, you have a destination folder. I'm okay with that. You can actually go here and go to options, and you used to be able to check mark external libraries so you could import libraries, but I don't think that's there anymore. But yeah, just click OK. And Windows Defender actually blocked firewall. So we're just going to click Allow Access. Once you're done, it actually gives you information about the program, such as language ID, compiler ID, the processor, etc. And it also gives you like MD5 hashes, and basically it shows you the hashes. So if you were to ever have a program, you're not sure if it's a virus, you can check hashes in here. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to exit out of here, and if you see the version tracking in the code browser, these represent the tool chest that Ghidra uses for default tools and tools you create. So all you have to do is drag and drop your program here, and it will open up the IDE. If your program hasn't been analyzed yet, it will ask you to analyze it, so just click yes. And you can check mark these options to your the way you want them to be. So I'm just going to leave it on default settings since this is just a review. Analyze. So once everything is analyzed, you'll see a code browser tool right here. And this contains many plugins to enable static software reverse engineering, or SRE. The code in the middle is the listing, and it shows the assembly of the program. Assembly x86 is actually a low-level programming language meant for mapping out binary, tell the computer what to do. So to the top left is the program tree. The program tree shows the program structure and actually allows navigation and custom organization. To the bottom of the program tree is the symbol tree. The symbol tree, it basically enables finding symbols, functions, and the navigation of a program. You can look up functions of the code such as main, class, and namespaces. This is essential for C and other programming languages. So if you want to rule out something like main, or you want to look up namespaces, here are some namespaces right here. And to the bottom of the symbol tree is the data type manager. Basically, what the data type manager is it's for finding and applying. It's basically for finding and applying data types, such as booleans and conditionals, char functions, byte functions, and etc. So, if you're interested, you can look at all these functions here. You have built-in types, boolean, byte, characters, all these different kinds of things. So yeah, if you actually hit the G key, just hit the G, you can navigate to different addresses and labels, or using wildcards, you can pop up a navigatable table containing a set of labels. So if you type in things like different functions, like one of these functions down here, it will show you, it'll go to one of those functions. So this is really essential if you want to find like a certain part of the code, like that. So you can also click and drag like any other compiler certain lines of code, and these selections appear in green. The corresponding lines are actually selected right here in the decompiler C code. To the bottom of this program is the console. This is where you see like script output, much like how Visual Studio or any compiler ID works out there. You know how if you were in PyCharm or Visual Studio, you would have a console at the bottom. And if not, there are extensions for that. So if you want to bring up help for a menu action, you can click search and just click on one of these, and it will give, you can press F1 after that, and if you press F1, it'll give you a whole bunch of different options for help and stuff like that within the program. So if you need help, just hit F1 and it'll open it for you. So that's about all there is to Ghidra. If you know assembly, unlike me, and you want to reverse engineer a program, this is the tool for you. It's actually a pretty good program from what I've seen. I mean, the National Security Agency released it. It's been known to be a competitor with IDA Pro and other things like that. The only difference is you don't have to pay for this. It's free on their website, and you can also get it on GitHub. So if you're interested, go ahead and check it out. I will provide the links in the description. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day. And, one more thing I actually forgot to mention was that, let's exit out of here, and don't save, is that if you take Notepad, you can actually view the contents of an executable if you drag and drop like this. Most of it's a bunch of gargle, but if you're doing a capture the flag event or some sort of CTF, then this would be helpful to know. So, hey guys, if you want to support me and my channel, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. To me, I'm just growing my channel, and I spend hours editing and revising to deliver unique content to you all. Peace!